Hi, my name is Christy Shipman, and I did my country over Australia. The reason that I did this country is because I've always wanted to go there, and I plan on going there soon. Um, I talked to you a little bit about the geography of Australia. The area is 3 million square miles, which is 7.7 million square kilometers. This is about the size of the 48 contiguous United States. The population there is 22.8 million people. That's as of January 2012. It is 0.33% of the world's total population. Well, that was pretty neat. The capital is Canberra, and their population there is 358,000. And as you can see, Canberra is located down on this map at the very bottom right corner. In that little spot, so you can imagine that many people living there. The climate there is relatively dry and subject to drought. It ranges from the temperature in the south to the tropical in the far north. The executive, which as we know as a president, is Queen Elizabeth II. She is the head of the state. She's represented by a Governor General, and she's also known as the Queen of Australia. And the languages there that they use are just English. Also, I'd like to talk to you about the workforce. I thought this was pretty interesting since the economy is so bad. But the workforce there is 11.4 million, and they have jobs in agriculture, fishing, and forestry, which is, as you can see, 3%. Then you have mining, which is 1.8%. Manufacturing, which is 8.75%. And retail trade, which I thought was really cool, is like 10.9%, most of all of it. And also public administration, defense, and safety was 6.2%. And then construction actually is one of the second below retail trade in the industry. Their unemployment rate is 5.1% as of May of this year. So next I'm going to talk to you about a little bit of the exporting and trade. Australia's major exporters or export products are coal, iron ore, education services, gold, travel services, oil and gas, and also wheat. Australia is a major exporter of agricultural products, particularly wheat and wool, minerals such as iron ore and gold, and energy in the form of liquefied natural gas and coal. Agricultural and mining sectors account for 57% of the nation's exports. Australia is also the largest export. Its largest export markets are Japan, China, the European Union, South Korea, and also, of course, the United States. And India is also a major market. Australia's economy is dominated by its services sector, yet it is the agriculture and mining sectors that account for the bulk of Australia's exports. Some of the major markets, like I mentioned, were China, Japan, Korea, India, the US, and the UK. And another thing that I thought was really interesting is the exchange rate, which this was posted from January 2012. The US dollar is worth $1.04 equal to an Australian dollar, which I thought was pretty cool. Next thing I want to talk to you about is some of the domain names and the pricings. The pricings there for a 2-year contract for the .com.au is 69 Australian dollars. The .net.au is $69 also in Australian dollars. And then .org, which everyone knows what .org is, .au, excuse me, is $36, and I thought it was pretty neat because it's a lot cheaper than all the rest of these that are being mentioned. Then you have your .id.au, which is $42 Australian dollars, and also the .asn.au, which is $56 in Australian dollars. Well, this completes my country presentation. I hope that you learned a lot from this and hope that you'll take this and explore a little bit more about Australia.